and try to put it on our brains so we can hopefully pass it on to our kids and gear them up mentally and physically so they can be the best that they can be.
And we don't know what type of war they're going to face. They might be facing the same war that we do, that we have.
But at least we know how to guard them up.
Yeah.
I think the problem with our generation is we don't like to listen. I think
Before you finish, it'll be, I understand where you're about to go, but before you go, I got to let you know this. We will be more susceptible to listen if they passed on the knowledge and they wasn't afraid to pass on. Or not even afraid that they knew or didn't know. Because before you go down the road of we don't listen, we didn't listen, we may not listen, but who are we trying to listen to? And what did the information they provide? Because you have a lot of the older generation, I ain't going to say all, but I say some or a lot, that love to talk shit about the young people, but they never embrace them.
Yeah.
that's true.
And,
too.
and those are the ones that always be the ones that are never embraced. Those be the ones that are the worst because all they want to do is be embraced by the ones before them. Like the superhero movies. The villains always be the one that love the superhero.
Yeah.
That's true too. Well, I guess since we can only talk from our own experiences and perspectives, and so my experience was growing up. I can only speak for myself. So I grew up a sensitive child, and it was some of the things were hard, hearing from my grandmother because my grandmother's a kind of tell the truth person. She doesn't sugarcoat anything. And I remember I was talking to my grandpa about it, and my grandpa was saying, a lot of the stuff that the older folks are saying is true. The problem is you guys don't want to hear it. And I had to look at the point where, he was telling me sometimes you just got to forget how the message is being delivered and listen to the message. Sometimes you got to take your feelings out of what somebody's trying to tell you.
You got to take it professionally, not personally.
Exactly.
And I think I can say I've struggled with that. I'd rather have my feelings and not listen.
Because not all the time in life, nobody's going to tell you something the way you want to hear it.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of times the older folks not going to change how they say their message because they receive the same message. And in some ways, it worked for them.
Yeah.
Bruh, it did. I'm telling you, that tough love works if you want performance. Like if you want the top performance, you need that.
Yeah.
You think LeBron is cuddling these niggas after they?
Hell no.
You need to be hard.
Motherfucker be like, you don't score 20, you off this team.
you gotta deliver it in a way where, because if not, who's gonna listen to? Oh, you're good at this, but you just don't do this. They're just gonna be like, oh, I'm good at something. I'm cool. I don't need to do that. You have to be real with these niggas. I'm talking about real.
You gotta tell these niggas they trash. Man.
Yeah, what was it?